Yo, what's up, people? Yeah, again, we are here with Ultimus 7 raid, and now I'm gonna show you guys how I do my first mini boss, the Venom mini boss. It's called Backstreet Brawlers. So I two shot this node, but no heals, no nothing, and I finish it with full on skills, ready for the next node. So let's go ahead and see it. Obviously, I'm using Ultron's Angels as they're a very good team. Um, Even without high red stars. I got 3 red stars on them each, except 4-star on Minerva. And that's it, basically. And they're a very good team, as you're about to see. They work perfectly with each other. There's so many heals, so many saves. It's unbelievable. You got Shuri. You got the minions. You got the barrier of Invisible Woman and her dispel. And then you got Minerva with her crazy ultimate that gives you that takes 15% of the opposing team HP and gives it to you. And it bypasses heal block and it bypasses death proof, and it's just insane. And at the end, you have the Hail Mary, which is, Scientist Supreme, that at any given moment can, revive your ancestors that you didn't even know was possible to revive them in the game. But she does it. She actually does it. She's insane. I think it's like supposed to be 25% revive, but it just feels like her vibes are like 75% of the time, or something crazy like that. Like 1 out of like 3 turns, she'll probably revive someone who died. So yeah, I don't know how you find it, or how do you find her percentage of revive is. That's how I feel, and that's how I have experienced it in my raids. So Minerva, I don't know, Scientist Supreme is the real yellow MVP of this raid. To be honest, everyone else is a luxury. Well, I mean, Ultron is obviously a necessity, but besides that, she's very good, and this team is just balling out of control with all these buffs, and everyone knows exactly what to do and when to do it, and there's really no downside to this team. The worst case scenario is you're gonna have to spend another 10 energy on the node, and that's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. We are not in a situation where it is not possible to get to 60% when you have to spend cores on energy. I mean, even the hardest node here I can do with like 3 energy. So this is really not a huge energy deficit in like everyday raid. But again, it really depends. If you are struggling with um, the starting nodes, then maybe you will struggle as well with that. But if you up this team that I have here on my screen, which is Ultron's Angels, um, as you can see, I'm having no problems in the Ultimus 7 raids. Very easy. Sure, you can switch around the kill order on the field, but that's something that everyone have in their own thing. You guys think you should go for Venom, and the other guy I think you should go for Spider-Man, and whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. But this team just, like, even if they get hammered, as you can see, they got like tons of debuffs and lots of crap. And then you got Minerva, who's just coming and getting everyone out, and then Shuri turns around and heals everybody. And then Sonic Supreme just takes all those debuffs and switch them into buffs, and you're back on track. Now, unfortunately, this is like the end of the 5 minutes, so if we had more time, as you can see, we could have gone more and more and just like raped the node, but the timer found out about it, and we are like at 10 seconds away from the end of the node, unfortunately. So yeah, we're gonna time out here, but I'm fine with it. As you can see, the team is mostly healthy, and they only have like a very low amount of tunes left, as you can see. So now I'm going back in. I'm not healing here at all. There's really no need. As you can see, they have 2 tanks and like half a dead tune, or even less than half a dead tune. So and like Spider-Man and Venom. So it's not going to be a problem taking this node. And at the end of it, I'm going to have all my skills ready for the next node that I'm going to face. So as you can see, it's very easy. There's nothing too complicated here. There's nothing too hard to do. This team is like fully automated. I use this mostly at work when I'm not able to be on phone all the time. So I just click on the game, press on autoplay, and let it rip. Sure, sometimes when it's on auto, then the RNG is not in our favor, and you end up, using skills when times you shouldn't, or sometimes you get like blinded on Sonic Supreme or some bullshit. Shit happens, bad RNG happens, especially if you're not able to look at your phone while you're doing things. But as you can see, everyone got their HP, everyone got their skills back. We got like 2 Luke Cage left on the field, so it's really not a problem. We're just like toying with them at this point, just trying to get all the skills back up before we finish this fight. And as you can see, the invisible woman barrier is fucking insane. So yeah, she's tanky as all hell. She's not easy to take down at all. So yeah, that is it. How I do this node. What is it? Backstreet Brawlers. This is my Ultron Angel team. Very highly recommended team. But if you have like tons of characters with like high red stars, sure, you can use them. But if you're, one of the schmoes like me that don't have meta characters at 7 stars or even 6 red stars, then, fuck it. I have to use a team composition that will get me the same results as other teams with high red stars. So I chose this team because the synergy between the skills, between the heals, between the saves is absolutely ridiculous, and that saves me a lot in resources, and it takes me very high every day in raids. We get to 60% every day, and I'm like at top 6, if not top 8 every day. So I'm chilling and balling in this Ultimus 7 raids, and I'm loving it. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.